Hey, thanks for tuning in. In this video, I'm going to go over how to use the clips that you use to attach arms and legs to your bipeds and beasts. The default clip which I'm showing there has been updated recently with a fully rounded joint design, and that update has been now propagated to all the other clips. And now we have this new design which allows you to shift the shoulders forward and back, which is very cool. I'm also going to be talking about the wings and how to attach them to bipeds and beasts, and going about manipulating them. So without further ado, I'll just go ahead and dive in. So the default clip is the one I'm holding there. It's completely round, and it has a stepped or ribbed design, so it gives you this stepped rotation, making it very firm and stable. The dual socketed clip is designed so that you can attach an arm and a wing to your biped. And the way I take these clips off is I first pull the limb off, whether that's the arm or the leg, by extending it outward, and then that releases enough pressure so that I can go in and pull the clip off of the body. When you purchase the wings, this is how they come. They come with a dual socketed clip already attached, and so you'll want to hold it up next to your biped and identify left versus right. When you purchase these dual socketed clips, they come in pairs because of that. There is a left side and a right side, and then you attach the arm that you want to it, whether it's the left or the right arm, like I'm showing there. It's a fairly tight fit, and so another way that you can go about doing this so that it's not so hard on your hands is to hold it like this, and you can use your index finger and thumb to press it together, but notice that I'm also compressing the clip with my right hand. That essentially releases pressure, or actually compresses it and expands the socket so that it's easier to plug in the arm. Now that you've got that set up, you can go in and attach it to your biped. And you'd repeat this for the other side, and you'd have your completed demon or wing or angel or whatever it is you wanted to build. The tri-socketed clip allows you to plug in both wings onto a single clip so that you can attach them onto a single body part, like a spine joint or a torso or midsection for a beast or quadruped or horse, if you're trying to create sort of like a Pegasus kind of a creature. And inserting them, I do it the same way as before. I put my index finger behind the socket and push inward. Here you can see the elbow is a little too loose, so I'm going to grab my Phillips screwdriver and turn it clockwise until I like the fitting. You don't want to over tighten it, just tighten it enough so that you can rotate it freely without it being too loose. You can see just with me handling the wings here how far they've come in terms of stability. It's a fairly heavy piece, and so it still does require some patience when you're posing it onto your character. But you can see here that because the joint that attaches to the body is now completely round rather than having sort of the flat side like it used to, when it attaches to the beast or the horse, it's going to hold there pretty nicely, and rather than before it used to fall forward or fall back. So now it's a lot more stable. And even rotating it around that socket is much better fitted now. This is a beast that I built myself by taking the beast armature that you can currently get on our website, and I removed the arms and I attached a couple additional spine segments between the torso and the head to make a longer neck. The other thing you can do with the dual socketed clips and the tri-socketed clips is, instead of using them for wings, is use them for additional limbs. So if you wanted to have a character with multiple arms or multiple legs, you could imagine, of course, just taking the pelvis and putting two tri-socketed clips on it and having 6 legs and create spider-like creatures, for example. The ulti-torso has 6 sockets, so you could plug in multiple arms, and if you were to plug in multiple tri-socketed arms, then you could have up to 18 arms coming out of a single torso. Now, last but not least, I want to show you guys this cool sort of experimental clip that we just came out with. It allows the arm to slip forward and back. It's definitely a V1 because it has a bit of a quirky aspect to the design, which is that if you pull the arm up, that clip comes off fairly easily. So you want to be kind of hold it in place sometimes. It takes a little bit of patience, but it's fairly stable overall. And so it's easy to clip back on if it does come off. So that pretty much concludes this introduction on how to use the different clips for the biped. You can get them on our storefront. If you go to the main page, armature9.com, and then go to view products, you'll see a thumbnail there that's going to take you to kits and bits. It's also on the main nav on the left. And all the clips are featured there next to each other, so you can see them side by side. And you can use this new quantity field to add multiple clips to your order. We still have our drop-down menu there, but we'll probably get rid of that. And the one thing to keep in mind is that if you do buy the dual socketed clips, those already come as pairs, whereas if you buy the others, they just come alone. So if you want two, one for the left and right, make sure you increase the quantity to 2, and you should be good to go. Thanks, guys. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them below, or send me a message on Facebook or via email. Thanks. Bye.